Hello and welcome back to Open, everyone. It's now time for this week's Open Artist Spotlight.
Spotlight is made possible in part with public funds from the Bronx Council on the Arts through the New York State Council on the Arts Decentralization Program.
Today's spotlight shines on a dancer originating from, well, right here in the BX. He's performed in 10 different countries, the White House, the JF Kennedy Center, and, well, for SIA on GMA, and that's just to name a few. Involved in numerous prestigious projects throughout the United States, he is currently wrapping up his Dance Your Future Artist and Mentor Collaborative Residency, a partnership with Pepetian and BAAD. Please welcome to the Open Artist stage, Maleek Washington.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for being here. I love your modesty, and I cannot wait to see you move your body. But in the meantime, let's get a little background. I know, I gotta hold off. I'm calming down, I'm calming
It's
down.
all good, I love
We're gonna
it.
get there, we're gonna get there. But in the meantime, let's learn about you.
So I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Hunts Point originally. I actually grew up across the street from Spofford Juvenile Delinquent Center. And I come from a single parent home. I started dance at the Broadway Dance Center under Frank Hatchett, where I then moved on to Harlem School of the Arts. Luckily, I had the opportunity to go to LaGuardia, the Fame School, and that taught me a lot about myself, about where I wanted to be in my future. And it sent me to get a full scholarship to Boston Conservatory.
Bravo, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I then realized school wasn't for me. I wasn't mature enough to be in the presence of teachers, and I needed real life experience because I think coming from the Bronx, it teaches you to be hungry and to know your worth. So then I left school, and my first audition was for a company called City Dance Ensemble that was based in Washington, D.C., and I got the job. And then I started touring from 20 all the way to 24, and then it was nonstop from there. I moved to Montreal. I lived in different countries like Palestine, and going to Moscow and Kazakhstan, Almaty, Astana, all these places that I even know how to spell.
Right? I'm like, I don't even know if I can pronounce. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So you have toured around the world doing what you love.
Yes.
And what have you learned from that?
You know what? It's the idea of culture exchange, that we
like
have
that.
something and they have something, and we all want to learn about one another. They want to learn about, cuchifritos and the chimi and, salsa and merengue and bachata. And I want to learn depka, which is a dance style from Palestine and Ramallah. And I want to learn and see the Red Square, things that I only read about in books, but now that are tangible that I can see, and to also come back and to teach kids that they can do it too, that they're not far removed from seeing all these places as well.
I love it. And that's a great segue into the fact that you actually pay it forward. Now, let's talk about your teaching.
I started teaching actually at Dancer's Dreams that was on the corner of the block that I grew up on Casanova Street. And I started teaching at 14. And it was kind of hard because you're kind of younger than some of these people that you're teaching, but you were getting information from a young age. And that teaching helped me aspire to be a greater teacher later on when I was at City Dance.
And so let's talk about you teaching at NYU Tisch. I mean, hello, that's like top notch there.
I luckily know the dean of the school, and they have Friday programs where they invite guest artists to come and teach. And I was lucky enough to go there a couple of times and teach. And I've actually made a great community out of that to teach at other schools as well.
So when you teach, do you teach with the multicultural influences that you've experienced?
Absolutely. I use the contemporary and the idea of fusion, taking hip hop and taking acting and putting them all together in one course so that you get the tutelage of ballet, but then you also get the dynamics of hip hop and the history of hip hop as well.
So before we finally get to you moving your body, am I the only one excited here? Yes. Oh, I just want to tap into your social consciousness because I think that is what's most profound about the way you move your body.
My father was in jail for 18 years, so I didn't have a father figure from 2 to 18. And I wanted to make a piece that surrounded my family to give them thanks for all the things that they did for me, my village.
Wonderful, and we get to have a taste of that today.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
the
so
work
much.
you're doing, Maleek.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations to you on everything you've accomplished, and I can only imagine what the future holds for you.
Thank you very
and
much.
we're going to get a little taste, so you guys don't go anywhere. We'll have a special performance by Maleek when we return. Oh my, Maleek. Oh my, let me give you a big hug. Oh my, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was so lovely. Let's give it up for Maleek Washington. Yes, yes, you catch your breath, and I can see the significance of your background being in your work. And once again, where is this being performed?
This is being performed at Bronx Academy of Art and Dance, November 3rd, 8 p.m.
Thank you. Once again, you guys, for more on Maleek and his work, be sure to visit MaleekWashington.com. That is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all of our guests for coming through, and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out the recablecast tonight and 24 hours a day at bronxnet.tv. I'm Rena Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. Keep hope alive, mi gente. We must continue assisting, being a stand for Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Mexico. Adios, and have a safe Halloween weekend, all right? Amor y miel. All right, yes.